everybody, and welcome to another video that I have made. Yes, it's very rare for me to make videos, but today I'm going to be talking about a series that I take pretty seriously, and that is uh, in Minecraft. I believe I have a haunted Minecraft world. Now, many people may believe me that I'm just a cringy 13-year-old who's trying to clickbait people like I have a haunted Minecraft world, stuff like that. But I have genuine evidence, but I don't really feel safe to post them because what if people don't believe me? That's the thing. Is that if you want in this series, in this 5-part series I'm gonna be making, believe me if you want, or don't believe me if you want. Do whatever you want. If you believe me, then believe me. If you don't, then don't believe me. It's up to you to believe me or not. Because I can't convince you that it's real nor fake. I can't convince you. So about 5 months ago, I made a Minecraft world, which has the name Unknown. Now I was just kidding around when making the name, but this actually isn't the real name of the world. It's not actually unknown. I the real name, what I put in, I believe, I don't remember exactly because it was 5 months ago, was My Survival World, but it got changed to Unknown for some reason. Now, it can happen sometimes, it can happen sometimes. Around the start of the game, I spawned in an area which was a forest. I went eastwards, and I stumbled upon a little small sand island. And in Minecraft, I like to make my bases on small islands because I just like it that way. Small, compact little islands, I like it. So I start making my house there, collecting wood, gathering resources, stuff like that. And I start building the foundations of my house on the island. Now, a few in-game Minecraft days, about I think 3 passed without incident, me just building up my island and stuff like that, planting some trees wherever there's a grass block, and growing stuff. This is around the time where I started a project of expanding in the back of the island, expanding with dirt, so I can start planting trees, so I wouldn't have to go off the island and gather trees and cut them down. I could just cut them down on my island, take the saplings, replant them, and just repeat, and I just get infinite wood. A pretty basic idea, and it works fine for me. Now, a few in-game Minecraft days later, I am off the island gathering resources such as dirt for the project that I just mentioned. And when I go back to go to my base and put them in my chest inside my house, at this point I built a second story in my house which was unlit. No torches, nothing, because I barely had any coal. I was running very dry on coal at this point, and I could have sworn that in the corner of my eye I saw a black skin with no features. It was just completely black. But when I quickly snapped to look at my windows, or was to be windows, as I didn't have any windows yet, there's just nothing there. I just thought that my mind is playing tricks on me. It's a single player world, and I never had a single player world before. Usually I always play with my friends on our Realms survival world, and this was the first time I was doing it solo. One of the first times I was doing it solo. So then I just play it off like nothing happened. This is the most important part, in my opinion, the most important feature. Not feature, the most important detail is that around the start when I made the world, I planned it to be haunted. Some kind of, but at the same time not. And I placed down a sign saying, "Is someone here?" Or something like that. I remember. That was like 4 months ago. No, five, because I didn't play the map for 4 months. 5 months ago. And of course, nothing responded, because of course nothing responded. It was just me. But now going back to the point, and back to the where we left off, and after I believed that my mind was playing tricks on me, and I saw a black figure on the second story of my house, and I believed that my mind was playing tricks on me, I went down into my mine, which was off the island, separate, and started gathering stone as much as I could before it got too dark, because I didn't have any torches. I was completely out of torches and coal at the top at that point. Go back to my house, stash some things, and that was about the last time I played the map. I went out to get resources, hit the jackpot, got a lot of coal, went back, and then that. Since then, I haven't played for 4 months. I have played today just a few hours ago. I had played the map, and this all happened in just less than 3 hours. The activity on the map has spiked drastically. But I do remember joining the map for a bit and playing a little bit on it before I got distracted with other things. And I played for a little bit, and one time I was in my house and it was getting night. I saw a sign. Now, I hadn't placed any signs since I placed the sign, "Hello, is anyone here?" or something like that. I hadn't placed anything. I go to check it out, and it's a sign with nothing on it. Well, I looked at both sides, there was nothing written on it. It was just there. Going back to the place where I placed the sign saying like, is someone here, blah blah blah, something like that, I remember. It was gone. And then something popped up in my head. Could this be the sign that I placed moving back by the trees? Because at this point, I finished a huge portion, not portion, a huge part of the like expansion of the island project that I had going to expand the island. I'd finished a pretty big chunk of it, and was just sitting by the trees on the dirt. At this point, I started getting creeped out and very paranoid. And just when I thought it couldn't get any worse, it almost sounded like doors opening and closing at my house. That was the point when I just said, "Nah, screw this." Left the map. Since then, for 4 months, have not joined it. I joined back on the map, spawned in the house, and just remember, I hadn't been on the map for 4 months. And if you look on the map, it says it's single player and only one player can be in game. But while I was gone and kept looking at the map, I always saw there was someone online. Now, nobody knows about this map. Not my friends, nobody. And it always said there's a person online. Hovering over the number one, the one person who's online, usually if you hover over it with your mouse, it says the player's name who's on. It just doesn't says any. It just didn't say anything. But when I joined the map and pressed tab, there was nothing. Since then, I've converted the map to my Xbox, so now I play it on the Xbox instead of the PC because my PC broke, and now I don't have a PC anymore. So I managed to convert the map onto the Xbox. So I saved it, thankfully, because I wasn't gonna let this chance, one in a lifetime chance, just go away like that. And when I rejoin, the sign was gone. It was just gone. Now, as it always said that there was one player online, I was very, extremely paranoid when joining the map. Everything looked fine. My chickens, my cow, I just had one cow, were completely fine. Nothing was done to them. But in the chests, some things were more of them and some things were missing. I had more wood than before and less stone than before. Some such as something was taking some stone and placing in more wood. I just believed it was just another player who was somehow find the IP of the map and started playing, but that's impossible. The map is single player. It's not online. Internet is turned off on the map, or if you could say something like that. It's a single player map. Nobody can join it. It's not multiplayer, that's what I'm trying to say. Not multiplayer. So what is who, what, or is on that map? I started looking around frantically, trying to find any clues, looking at every single square centimeter of my island. I can't find anything. Anything. Nothing. At this point, I calmed down and moved my chickens from their pen back on main ground to the island because I didn't feel safe having the chickens so far away from the island, so I moved them on the island so I can always keep an eye on them. And that was when I went out venturing to gather more resources, some coal. I managed to get 25 pieces of coal and 2 pieces of iron when I explored a cave, but on the way there, I got a picture. In the middle of the desert was a snow biome, which is very weird. Minecraft has some weird biome generation. And I took a picture of it with my phone of my TV screen because I don't know how you can screen capture with an Xbox. But I take a picture of it, and on the top, on the bottom left, like on the left somewhere, kind of top-ish, was in the very far distance the same black figure that was in my house looking at me. And when I found out, when I spotted it, when I noticed it on the picture, at the time I was still playing the map. I just sat in my house AFK looking through the pictures I took. I saw it. I instantly lost almost my entire health bar. I had full health, and it dropped down to a half heart. I was extremely jump scared, and I jumped out of my bed, falling onto the ground, which my butt still hurts. And I was looking sporadically around through my house, just hitting the air non-stop, having my shield in front of me, but nothing. I don't know from where I lost HP or stuff like that, but since then I haven't joined the map again. There's a lot of stuff going on the map, and the creepiest part, in my opinion, is that in a lot of Minecraft like haunted map videos, when there's an entity or something in the map, it doesn't say that there is a player. But the scary part is, the part that is completely giving me chills, is that the game is recognizing whatever entity this may be haunting my world as a player. It's recognizing it as a player. That's the scariest part. Is that I know that the thing is in the world. It's not like other haunted maps, like a Herobrine playthrough. Herobrine doesn't count as a player. You don't know if he's in your map or not. But with this, whatever entity it may be, I know its presence is on in the map. And I would say it's null, but it doesn't have white eyes. Or maybe, who knows, null maybe now just has a complete black skin. A complete black Minecraft skin. But it has no eyes, no nothing. No features I can make out when I'm looking through the photos. And it always takes exactly 10 minutes and the photos just disappear from my storage. It just completely disappears. After 10 minutes, exactly 10 minutes, my pictures that I took, if it contains the black entity in it or whatever it is, they just, the photos just vanish into non existence. And now, If you're watching this video, thank you so much for watching it. But please let me know something in the comments down below. If you when you played Minecraft, did you also, if you had a haunted world, had some type of black entity haunting you? What is this thing, null or is it not? Because I know that null is also completely black but has white eyes. But whatever this thing is, I can't make out any white eyes. Or does it always have the back turned towards me? It could be. Now, you can be a skeptic and not believe me. It's your opinion. If you want, believe me. If you want, don't believe me. There's no way to prove it's real or fake. It's just up to you. And let me know in the comments down below what you think of this. I still have 4 parts to go. I'm gonna be making another SFS video today, as I promised that last video. Or did I make a short? I don't remember. But I promised it. So, yeah. Let me know what you think about this. Currently, I'm very freaking scared, and what I plan on doing is, because I can't make any screen capture with my Xbox, what I plan on doing is just putting my phone onto record, putting it up against something so it's balanced, pointed at my TV screen, and just me playing. Is that like a good idea? Let me know what you think about it. Anyways, guys, this is the Romanian tuning out. See you guys next time. Goodbye.